Garfield Effect, Galaxy Adventure, Chapter 11. Garfield was in his quarters reading his favorite magazine, Hot Women, Weightlifting, Big Guns, and Lasagna. It's an all-in-one magazine, my favorite kind, when he heard Mighty Big Ruckus. It was coming from other rooms, so Garfield went to check it out with curious Katniss.
"Quarians are better than Geth. We will beat you all,"
Screamed Tali.
"No, Geth are better. We're going to kill all Quarians,"
shouted Legion. Legion and Tali were fighting with prejudice over who has better culture and peoples. "Silence!" roared Garfield with mediation. I was about to say meditation, but it actually does say mediation.
"Garfield, Geth are evil. I cannot work with them,"
said Tali with stubbornness.
"Quarians are all same, dumb, and stupid,"
said Legion with racism. Are they both being racist? Why is he the only one saying it with racism? Is it because Garfield wants to bang Tali and he's the writer of this story? Does Garfield write these fan fictions himself? Is that why he has big guns and lifts so many weights? It'd make a lot of sense. Garfield looked at both of them and then thought of a brilliant idea to make them realize values of all people. "That is enough of this racism. I will teach you how to value each other. You must make love with each of intimate sexuality." That's great. Let's do that with Israel and the Palestinians, the Israelites and the Palestinians. I think that's a conflict. Let me check my conflict watch. I don't know much about the world news, the happenings, but I'm pretty sure they've been fighting for a while. So let's just make all of them fuck, and then it'll be fine. I mean, let's just get them all in a room together, a big 400 million mile room, make them fuck. I mean, my math's probably wrong. A 400 million mile room would be probably a bit too big, but you know what? I know there's enough room for them to fuck. Give them a lot of space. That's how you end all conflicts, with fucking. It's called angry fucking. It works all the time. I mean, when you're angry, you just fuck. That's all you gotta do. It works for me every time, said Garfield with great knowledge.
"What? I cannot do this,"
said Tali with objection.
"I will not be naked with Quarian,"
cried out Legion in despair. Do the Geth even have penises? Don't tell me. You're going to email me a bunch of Geth Rule 34 porn, and I don't need that. I don't want that in my inbox. Please send it to me. I don't want it at all. "You will do it as my orders, Captain's orders. I will stay here until you do it," said Garfield with courageous command. Garfield just wants them to put on some kind of weird exhibitionist show for him. He's just a little prick. Garfield's just a little prick who just wants people to make love in front of him. That way he can use their techniques in bed. He steals sexual techniques for himself. That's his superpower. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I kind of lost myself there. With Garfield commands, Tali and Legion knew it was the right thing to do, so they began to embrace and make romance. Legion wrapped his metal arms around Tali and began to take off her clothes. Tali then rubbed her body against Legion's glowing metal thighs, as Garfield watched with approval.
"You look dirty. It looks like you need a polishing,"
said Tali as she began to lick Legion all over the body with her sexy tongue.
"Come here. Let me show you that robots do it better,"
said Legion as he grabbed Tali and brought her on top of his groin and began to thrust with automatic motion.
"Show me your metallic manhood, you rusty bag of bullets,"
screamed Tali with satisfaction. Legion grabbed Tali and brought her to the light switch, which he turned off, and then they both slid down into darkness to continue their lovecapade. Garfield smiled with satisfaction, knowing he did a job well done, and went back to his quarters to continue relaxation. I thought Garfield would put on his night vision goggles and keep on going. Later that night, while Garfield was dreaming sweet dreams of sexy ladies covered in lasagna ready for delicious eating, Garfield was woken by noises.
"Garfield, it is emergency. It is all Legion's fault. I got robot STD."
"She got a virus," cried out Tali with panic.
"It is not my fault. It is her fault,"
said Legion, pointing at Tali. Garfield looked at them both with wonder and disgustedness. "What do you not know about safe sex?" asked Garfield with dumbfoundedness. Are we getting a sex education talk from Garfield? Is that happening right now? Are all of my dreams coming true?
"What is safe sex?"
asked Tali. I do not know," said Legion with wonder. "This is serious. We must gather crew to teach benefit of safe sex," ordered Garfield with worry. Garfield gathered crew together for important meetings of grave importance. When everyone gathered, Garfield began his special talk of education. "Today, I'm going to teach you all meaning of safe sex," said Garfield with teaching power.
"What is safe sex?"
asked Garrus. Oh, gross. Asked Garrus with inquisition.
"I've never heard this before. I do not know how to do this,"
said Kelly Chambers with worry. "I'm scientist, never heard of this in my research," said Dr. Morden Solace with scientific method. It is a good thing. It is a good thing I'm teaching you. It is very important for healthy adults, said Garfield as he drew male anatomy on chalkboard. Here is safe sex, said Garfield as he drew condom over male anatomy, over dick. You just say penis. Why do you have to say male anatomy? Like, really? Really? Like, male anatomy? Not manhood, not boyhood, not tender G-spot, just male anatomy? Is that where we're going here? Not meat stick? Not dong? Just male anatomy. All right, okay. I see, said Jacob with interest. Garfield then took out a pole and put condom on it. Here's another example of safe sex. You want to put the condom over the pole. That way you don't get any anal splinters. Works out for me A-OK every day, said Garfield with tutorship. Aha, said Dr. Morden Solace with scientific discovery. Oh, here, everyone try out safe sex, said Garfield, passing out condoms to everyone. Try them on now, ordered Garfield with righteousness. Everyone, even the girls, obviously, even the girls with vaginas, they grew penises just for this demonstration. Tried out, I mean, it's Mass Effect, it's space, anything can happen in space. Everyone tried out condoms in front of Garfield and were satisfied by results. Safe sex feels good. Thank you, Garfield, said Miranda. Are they just fucking? Are they all fucking right now? Is everyone just sitting there in the sex ed room fucking? Because that sounds like another dream of mine. Except it was a nightmare, said Miranda with approval. No problem. Remember, safety comes first, even with sex, said Garfield with heroism. After important speech, Garfield towards Kelly Chambers with sassy walk full of romantic intent. Hey there, Kelly. You're a fine young lady. Keep up the good work, said Garfield with compliments. Thank you, Garfield. I just want to make you happy, said Kelly with a smile on her face. If you want to make me happy, then you should come with me inside the captain's cabin, so I can know you better inside and out, Garfield quipped while slapping Kelly rear arse areas. Oh, my ear started popping. That's weird. God, why is it that when I record all this weird shit starts to happen to my body? Am I sexually attracted to Garfield fan fictions? We'll find out. But Garfield, we have no condoms. We cannot do safe sex. I am afraid of STDs, whined Kelly with worrying crying. Do not worry, Sugar Shorts. The only STD I give is pleasure, smirked Garfield with knowing smirk. Why is Garfield not having safe sex after immediately delivering a speech on safe sex? He's not going to have it. Like, he didn't even talk about birth control during his safe sex speech. I'm very disappointed. I would not have Garfield the cat over at my school to teach children STD safety and sexual education. I think Garfield would be a very bad pick for it. Garfield, you always know best. Let us go, agreed Kelly with joyousness. Does everyone on Garfield's ship just have Stockholm Syndrome? They just have all been just taken by Garfield, so they just all assume he loves them? Is Garfield some kind of weird space rapist? Is that where we're going here? Is Garfield just a magical space rapist? I'm hoping he's not. That'd just be really disgusting and scary. Garfield then led Kelly to his quarters so they could continue the blossoming romances. Kelly, you must lap dance for me or else you are a bad crewman and will be punished. Yep, Stockholm Syndrome. All right, I called it. Ordered Garfield with brave commands. Yes, sir, I will do as you ask, replied Kelly with obedience. Kelly began to... That is not a dialogue. Kelly began to dance and Garfield looked on with romance. Kelly did a very nice lap dance full of satisfaction as she rubbed herself. Why does my ear keep popping? That's super weird. As she rubbed herself all over Garfield's lap. That is very good. Now you must rub my feet with sexy oil for they ache. You must rub my feet with the sexy oil for they ache, said Garfield as he opened a fresh container of lasagna to enjoy. Kelly rubbed Garfield down with sexy oil, relaxing his body as he enjoyed his nutritious lasagna with great gleeful joy. As she finished her massages, Garfield looked up with look on his face. She knew what to do. Let's do this, said Garfield with a wink. Garfield and Kelly merged their bodies like waves in rough beach rubbing with passion and love. They rocked their bodies all night long, rocking the cosmos with their love-makings. To be continued. Author's note. Remember, everyone, to use safe sex. It is the only way to prevent STDs. It is what Garfield does. What if the STDs become immune to condoms, though? Think about that one. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things. And if you want to watch more Garfield Effect Galaxy Adventure, click on the top right-hand corner. If you want to watch a video that has nothing to do with my channel whatsoever, click on the bottom left-hand corner. If you want to buy shirts and shit, that's in the top left-hand corner. And I also have a Patreon because I'm a piece of shit. And that's in the bottom right-hand corner. All right. Bye.